Hey, did you know that Two Girls Shooting the Shit is on Instagram and Facebook? We'd love to hear your feedback, episode suggestions, or just chat with you about life. So follow, comment, and share. Hey, Em.
Hi, Mo. How are you?
I'm good. What we doing today?
We're about to help you work on that dream. Dreams don't work
Yeah.
unless you do.
Yeah, all right. So I'm not looking at y'all because I don't know what
Just do
dream I'm
you.
working on today is comedy.
Comedy. Yes, girl, make us
Yeah.
laugh.
So I got a little set for y'all. You know, it's short and sweet. But I do not memorize it, so bear with me. Oh wait, I can't see y'all. I want to see you. Okay, here
Coming
you
to
go.
the stage, we have Mo.
Hey y'all. Hey. Oh man. Ooh, damn, shirt busting open and stuff. Um. Anyway, I just bought a house. Where my homeowners at? Any homeowners? Hey, yeah. I figured, it's a pandemic. I might as well move somewhere where I can afford, where I can afford to live rather than rent a one-bedroom apartment in the middle of a food desert in Brooklyn. I mean, I couldn't even chill. Sirens everywhere. So what did I do? I moved to Philly. Murder, murder! My friend came over with her boyfriend the other day. As soon as they walked in the door, he's like, "Oh, you got a leak." I'm like, "What the hell?" As soon as he walked through the door, I was like, "This is why I need a boyfriend. This is why, because I can't be left to my own devices." And you know what's sad about it is that my cat agreed. As soon as the guy walks in the door, my cat's all over him, following him everywhere. I'm like, "Damn, bruh. You're making me look desperate. Like, come on." I was all embarrassed. And it's like, it's not just him, it's any guy. Cable guy, electrician, delivery guy. I'm like, damn, I'm doing the best I can. He's up here chasing these dudes around like, "Please, sir, can you be my daddy?" Giving them cute eyes and shit. My cat, so I have two cats. One's Jimmy and one's Pantera. To give you a visual, Jimmy is a white cat from Brownsville, about 21 pounds, so he's pretty plump. And Pantera, he's a black kitty cat from Bensonhurst, both from Brooklyn. And if you know Welcome Back, Cotter, that's Bensonhurst. Yes, I'm old. So while Pantera was over there on his Operation Find Me a Daddy, Jimmy was just chilling. He was just chilling, not moving, sitting next to his water bowl. Well, we found out that's because he has diabetes. So I was like, damn, even with cats, I'm passing along generational curses. Ain't that some shit? So speaking of diabetes, I love the show My 600-Pound Life. A lot of diabetics on there. Who else loves this show? Anybody else watch it? Well, anyway, if you don't know anything about My 600-Pound Life, it's about people who are around 600 pounds who need some kind of surgery, like bariatric surgery or something, but before they can get it, they have to prove to the doctor, known as Dr. Now, that they are able to lose weight. But one thing I hate about this show is that, and if they're successful, I forgot to mention this, if they're successful, they'll get a surgery. So that's the prize. Some shows you get a refrigerator. This one, they've been using too much of it, so they get a surgery instead. But I get jealous of these folks. I'm like, I can't even get a complete one sentence response on Tinder, and these hoes have people washing their ass. Best I can get is 3 letters, HRU. For you people who aren't with the lingo, that's how are you. That's how they're speaking these days. Gosh, beam me up. Yeah, go ahead, flaunt your fold washing. Yeah, getting all deep in the folds. While I'm sitting here debating whether I'm going to respond to this damn Hinge message. 3 letters. And I'm not even getting any likes at this point. My God. So anyway, I tried to get 600 pounds. That shit is hard. It's really hard. I don't know how they do it. These people actually deserve a medal. It's very hard. That shit hurt. My final straw was I was getting tired all the time. I hate when people say, "Oh, just eat less and exercise." No shit. Duh. I think if it were that easy, we'd all do it, right? I mean, come on. Like, I didn't know that. That's not sustainable. I had to take matters into my own hands. So I went to my own doctor now. I got a bariatric surgeon and got the weight loss surgery. Basically, they took out some of my stomach. And I know you're thinking, huh? Are you still fat? Yeah, it was preventative. I mean, I still want to eat like it's my 600-pound life, but I need to be able to wash my own ass since ain't nobody out here dating me. And you know I'm vegan, so all I gotta say is my arms are tired. My God. So anyway, speaking of vegan, I hope you didn't think I was gonna go through this whole set without mentioning I'm vegan. We're known for that. So just to make sure that we're on the same page, who knows what a vegan is? Can someone tell me what a vegan is? What's a vegan?
No animal products. No leather, no animal byproducts in food.
Yeah, got it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's generally acceptable as vegan. Some people are dietary vegan. Some people go all out and are strict vegan like me, generally. I'm pretty strict vegan. I have a vegan household, except for my cats because they were vegan before I got them. And I love my kids as they are. So they still eat a little bit of meat. Well, a lot, because I just told you Jimmy has diabetes. But I like how everyone knows what a vegan is, but no one knows what a vegan is. Especially black folks. They be like, I'm vegan, but I eat a little bit of chicken. I'm like, that is not vegan. I'm vegan, but I have a little cheese here and there. I'm vegan, but I have a little fish. I'm like, okay, y'all, omnivores, vegetarians, and pescatarians. Stop the lies. One time I had a game night at my place, told everyone, vegan only. Like I said, vegan household except for the cats. And my friend came through with a goddamn fish dish. I was like, sis, what tree fish grow on? Come on. You're gonna be driving me to drink. God damn, I've been drinking way too much anyway. So I'm gonna do the dry July. Anybody else doing dry July? No. Like hell to the no. We free. Just got out of this COVID. I ain't doing no dry July. I knew it was getting bad, because so anyway, if you don't know what dry July is, it's where you don't drink for the month of July. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably going to start after the 4th, but we'll see. Anyway, I knew it started to get bad because I started comparing everything to the cost of a drink. Called the plumber. He said, $75 just to walk through the door. I'm like, damn, that's 6 drinks and a tip. Shit. I could even have dinner with that. Full night on the town. Be killing me. Talk about driving to drink. Dating. Ugh. Sometimes I don't know if I want a husband or a handyman. I mean, at this point, either one would work. You see what I'm going through. I'm like the kids say, single as fuck, never had a relationship. Right now, my only relationship is with Alexa. Stop! Don't do it. And even she doesn't understand me. Like, shit is toxic as hell. It's a toxic relationship. You ever get mad at Alexa, like, I'm speaking English, like, why don't you get what I'm saying? So today, for example, this actually happened today. I said, Alexa, play Not Just Knee Deep. Her ass, sorry, I don't know that one. Then I go, play Knee, you know me. If you know me, I get a little aggressive. I can get a little aggro. So I say, play Knee Deep by Parliament Funkadelic. Her ass goes, playing Not Just Knee Deep by Parliament Funkadelic. I was like, bitch, I thought your ass didn't know it. God damn. Oh, she be making me mad. Y'all ever feel guilty and be like, you want to apologize to Alexa? Like, my bad, sis. I mean, I ain't trying to perpetuate AI trauma. We gotta stick together. She all I got. That's it.
Yeah, I'm recording. I got you, Boo. That was good. You said AI trauma.
Yay, 10 minutes. All right.
Good.
That was good. How do you feel?
I feel good. I gotta have to memorize more because it's hard. Because it's all real life. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like the order and stuff. And you guys know, like, I'm a horrible storyteller because I just go on and then like 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh yeah. And then he did this and this. And you're like, huh? What you talking about? So just trying to be concise. But yeah, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? I don't know.
I think you're natural, honestly. I mean, you're one of the funniest people I know.
Aww.
Like, it was just like I was trying not to respond back to you, like, our conversation.
Right?
You know, we can keep going. You know?
Right?
I thought it was great.
Aw, thanks, boo.
It was awesome. You're hilarious. Did you have note cards? Because I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I was reading on the computer. That's what I kept doing.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
I don't even know. Let me check and make sure I said every joke. I think I did.
I thought it was funny. You know, I think you're hilarious.
But it's different.
I'm just
trying to try.
I'm just proud. I'm proud of you. You did it. You did it.
Aw, thanks, boo. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Woo woo. Any closing thoughts?
More.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so we did this with the podcast, what was it, Fantasies or something like that, the one that's out now. Mm-hmm. And one of mine was comedy, and it's something I've always been interested in, and I kind of put to the side. Erica's come to my improv graduation class. Aww. And I've taken a comedy class, so I've done stuff like that, but I haven't done like stand-up comedy except for one time in the basement in this comedy club in San Francisco. So I was like, okay, let me just sit down. Like, I've never allowed myself to actually sit down and do anything. I'll think of something and then let it pass. So it kind of felt like, I was telling Emily earlier, I started to get a feel of what they call like the flow state. And it felt like this is aligning, like this is what I'm supposed to be, doing. Like the wheels were churning. You feel alive. I was like, ooh, I need to do more of this. So that was something that resonated, because I feel like if I would have been like, oh, I don't want to do this. It's like, why am I doing it? Is it something I really want to do? Or is it something I'm trying to do for validation or something like that? But it's like something I really want to do, that I'm interested in.
So in your household, it's basically you and Alexa that are vegan?
Yeah. vegan air, wait, Alexa's what she call it? Airtarian?
Airtarian.
Breatharian. That's a real thing. Somebody died from that. Breatharian.
It's called starvation. Yeah, you're talking about somebody died from that. Shit.
I can't. What are we talking about?
I don't know. We just listened to you drop some funnies on us.
Yeah, dropping those funnies.
Working on those dreams. That's cool. So, I mean, what we see when comedians do comedy is just like a small snippet of what actually goes into it. Like, can you talk about your process? Like, how did you come up with some of the things you had to say? Are they true stories? Are they, make believe? How did you get there? How did you come up with this set?
Yeah, I mean, my life is a joke. You can't make this shit up. These damn cats and stuff getting on my nerves. So yeah, it's just you just like people. I think people think I'm exaggerating, but literally people laugh at me all the time. So I'm like, damn, if y'all laughing at me all the time, I might as well do something with it. So I do it more like storytelling, just like stories.
Yeah, I like that kind of comedy better. There's so many different kinds of comedy, and I find that the comedians I enjoy are the ones who are just having a conversation and telling a story. And it was kind of like your friend Erica was saying, like, I had to keep myself from responding because I wanted to be, it was like I wanted to have a banter with you and discuss some of that stuff because it was so funny. But yeah, I like the storytelling a lot. So that's cool. Do you have any favorite comedians? Do you have any comedians you are modeling your...
You got me on... Oh, no. No, but my favorite comedians are they all dead? I don't even know. I was into like Mitch Hedberg back in the day because he just had this crazy comedy that just makes you laugh and you're like, why am I laughing at this? Like these jokes. Obviously Dave Chappelle. I was bitter, but Chris Rock said something. He said, don't get mad at the comedian at the club or anything. And, it's like, really don't get mad at anything. It's an experience. I just kind of don't like egotistical type people. So if I feel like a comedian is taking advantage of people or like just wasting people's time, which I don't think at this point. Like when I saw Dave Chappelle, it was the day of or the day after Prince died. And so it was a very emotional thing. Like he had a whole thing, and so I don't think I felt any empathy for him at the time because I was like in a scarcity mindset. So I was like, gosh, I took the train and cab or whatever I took all the way down here, and paid all this money for this ticket, and he's just walking around rambling. Like, what is this? But hey, that's the GOAT. I mean, can you imagine to get paid to just walk around and ramble and smoke? Like, damn.
He's hilarious.
He is.
And you know what? Even when he's talking, like, he's so smart. Like, he will make you laugh, and he'll do some dumb shit or whatever, but he has so many insightful stories, and he knows how to bring it, like, his craftsmanship, or just, like, I would love to sit down and have a drink with him, have dinner with him, and just talk to him, because he winds, like, when he did that special on George Floyd, he was funny. Woo. It was funny, but he was dropping some information,
I love that. See, he's a
storyteller.
Yeah, he's a storyteller. I call him a light worker. Like, light workers are like people who are here to, like, make the world a better place. So it could be a healer, or, it's doctors, some doctors. Yeah, Reiki, energy workers, like all kind of people. They're all kind of, a lot of life coaches are like, but yeah, I feel like a lot of these comedians are light workers. And it's like you said, it's a way to kind of take the edge off and get a message across. So he says some very serious stuff. And nobody is offended. Like, when I went to the damn thing, I was like the only black person in the audience, like, so he's getting his message across. And I think sometimes it's through comedy. So because it makes people more vulnerable and more open to hear things.
I feel like it's like, what do they say? It's the last honest medium or whatever. Yeah. Like, I mean, you can say stuff. I mean, comedy is, once you start censoring comedy, it's done.
It's done. Yeah, I heard that. Someone exactly. Did you listen to it? I feel like that was on a podcast.
Maybe.
I feel like Chris Rock or somebody just said exactly that. Yeah, but it's so true. But yeah, I like Chris Rock. I like Kevin Hart. I got to see them all at Radio City Music Hall a few years ago at the same place.
I like Kevin Hart. He's funny.
Yeah, he was actually the funniest one to me that night. Like,
really?
I don't know. And it's like all of these things end up being comedy specials. So now I'm just going to go to the comedy special. Because now I can see, but it's fun to see, I think, if you want to see the way people develop their stuff. Because I never understood it. Like, I didn't appreciate, I loved comedy. I knew I loved it. But I didn't really appreciate what people do, because they do this forever. They do the same jokes over and over and over and over and over.
It's work.
Yeah, it's work. And it's like, one of the things I always appreciated about Chris Rock is that, people were booing him and stuff in the beginning. And now look at him. There's another girl, I'll never forget, I want to say, I forgot what she's from, but she's a comedian. She has her own show, HBO show, podcast, everything. And I saw her at the Brooklyn Academy of Music. I'll never forget. I also saw Hari, and I never know how to pronounce his name. Hari Kodanabu or something like that. I saw him there too, and he killed it. Like, he did this Kunta Kinte joke, and like, nobody laughed, but I was like, "That's my people," because I was dying. I was like, "That's my people." And the other chick, I forgot her name. You'll know her when you see her. I'll send it to you. But she just kept going on about they dated white guys or something, and I think the audience just was bored about it. Like, they weren't getting it, and they kept booing her, and I was like, that's so disrespectful. Like, you just sit there. It's a free damn show, because I was broke at the time. Like, I had no money, so I was going like to all these free meetups. And but then when I saw her on the show, I was like, damn, she did that.
I don't understand why people feel the need to heckle a comedian. You know what I mean? Like, but then again, I don't like the comedians that are like, you're in the front, let me talk shit about you, and you. It's like, come on. Like, I really don't like that. I don't like.
I like it.
The ones that go through and start talking shit. I mean, there's a way to do it, but it's
called
like
crowd work. Yeah, it's to engage.
But I get it.
But you mean like insult? Can you give an example? Like insulting?
Like insulting. I mean, there's a way you could be funny and you could kind of poke a little, but some people just, maybe they don't have it down, and they're just being rude, and it's not right, Yeah, but I love comedy. I love it. Like, it's one of my favorite things. I know that Comedy Central used to do a Comedy Central Presents every Friday night, and that used to be my thing, like in the early 2000s, mid-2000s, whatever.
I think Mitch Hedberg had a one at least.
Look him up. I don't know who he is, but there's so many comedians that came up through there that I saw there and have followed through, and now they're, like Joe Coy's, big, Tom Segura. I think he's hilarious.
Oh yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah, for my birthday, this year, my husband got me tickets to see Nate Bargatze. He just had a special come out on Netflix, and I saw him do a small bit on like a whole collaboration with a whole bunch of like up and coming comedians, and I thought he was hilarious. And he's a storyteller. He's clean too, which is very hard to do. I feel like he doesn't cuss. He's not nasty. And so we're gonna go see him in Reno. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited, but there's so many comedians that I just enjoy, and so it's fun. I love comedy.
Gosh, I wish I could find this guy's name. Let me see if I can find it. But I think I referred to him before. Daniel Sloss. He's hilarious, and he's one of those he's a Scottish comedian, and he's one of those light worker kind of comedians because he's talking about codependency. Pretty much is what his thing is. And so it almost is like if you really get deep with it, it's almost like he's a preacher or something. But he says it, he curses and everything, and he's just like calling people on their bullshit. My favorite one is the way we expect other people to fit other people into our puzzle pieces. We have expectations of people, and then we're gonna, try to take people and squeeze, but they've existed their whole life, And I was like, that's something that's not even funny when you think about it, but the way he does it, is hilarious.
Teaching lessons, I love that. Yeah. I do feel like I come away from like Chappelle. We talked about this a little bit a second ago, but I do feel like I come away from watching a special from him learning something or like having some kind of something enlightened about something. And I really like that. I do want to touch on Martin's good too. Yes. I like Cat Williams.
Oh yeah, you introed me to Cat.
He's just hilarious to me, and he's high energy
in the morning.
Yes. But I do wonder...
Bernie, go on!
Oh, Bernie. Yeah, the kings of comedy. But I wonder about the female comedians. Now, I grew up with Def Comedy Jam, some more, and like that,
Theo!
But now I feel like there's...
Ali Wong?
Different culture. Oh, she's funny too, yeah.
Yeah,
but there's like a different culture of female comedians coming up with the Amy Schumers and the Liza Scherzingers.
I can't identify.
I'm trying to say. Yeah, like I feel like I'm not identifying with them. And I don't know if it's an age thing or a race thing or what, or I don't know. But it's just,
I gotta say, I love social media because I had never heard of Yamanika Saunders. She's freaking funny.
I haven't taken the time to check her out.
Check her out. I never heard of her before, but the algorithm works sometimes. So I think she's really funny. She's hilarious. That's
I love that.
That's the home. I don't know her.
Is she just a funny person, or is she a comedian, or like
fun. She's like a storyteller and an observational comedian. So you get those like funny observations about people and stuff, and then like her own experiences and everything. And it's just like, you're like, it's like kind of like you said, like you're gonna be like, wait, what?
Yeah. Man, comedy's good. I enjoyed your set.
You did for real?
I really did. I was like giggling and trying not to be too extra. But some of that stuff cracked me up.
So now I'll go and refine it and do it 1,000,000 times at open mic nights.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. Like the work that goes into it. This is why I will never heckle a comedian, because it's work and it takes a lot to put yourself out there like that. Yeah. So,
but what I was thinking, that hecklers sound like a scarcity mindset, like they are jealous or something. They have some kind of ego-driven way of wanting attention without doing the work. That's the way I describe a heckler. They want all of the attention and none of the work. I didn't get offended at Kramer. Whatever happened to Kramer?
That happened. The N-word happened to Kramer. That's what happened.
I didn't get offended because I knew where it was coming from. It was like, let me find the thing that's going to hurt you the most because my ego is bruised.
Yeah. I think we talked about that. I don't know. I mean, if somebody's working, don't bother them while they're working. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. That's it. Let me work. So.
Let me do my job. I don't come in, like, I like the comedians who are like, I don't come in Chipotle and heckle you, like, wait, they know wrong with Chipotle,
y'all. Chipotle sound good.
Yeah.
Can't you eat that? They got soy Frito. Yeah, they got the soy Fritos.
They got better food than that.
I love that guac, the chips and guac, because their chips got a little bit of that salt and lime on there.
I feel like now they even have signs for organic, and I'm like, y'all got worse. It used to be good. I used to game the system. I'm like, I'm gonna get the vegetarian back in the day, and then you get the guac.
Those
without having to
fajita
pay extra.
vegetables, yes.
You get whatever you want, and you get the guac. And then I would get some chips. I'm like, I showed them. Take my chips and dick it in.
Shoot.
Dip it in the burrito. Dang, I may have to go with them.
You're ridiculous.
Oh shoot! Anything else? I need to break.
No, I'm just proud of you. That's all. I gotta pee. I'm drinking too many of these beers. And
thanks,
yes, what's up?